Hello class 11th. Today I am taking the poem number 3rd from Hornbill, The Voice of the Rain. I am giving you English explanation of the poem. So let's start with the poem. About poet and about the poem. The poet was an American poet. This poet was an American poet. In this poem he inquires, he asks the rain about its identity, and its answer appears very strange to him. When the rain answers and it utters words, it appears to the writer very strange. It utters the writers very strange, unusual, because the rain utters the words to converse with the poet. The rain is personified as human being in this poem, an utterance of rain, because the rain utters some words in answering and presents human quality. So it behaves like a human being and it converses with the poet. That's why it is an example of personification. The rain converses with the poet and tells about its activities. The rain tells that what does it do during its descent from the sky and origin and its utility. And it tells the poet how it gets rebirth from its origin and what is its utility to the people and to the things and to the nature. When it completes its cycle and it returns with love to its origin. When this rain completes its work, fulfills its all accomplishments, and then it returns to its origin, and it gets too much love from the people and the things in return. So let's start with the poem. The title of the poem is The Voice of the Rain. Here is dialogue between the two persons. Actually, the poet, he asks the question to the rain, and the another is rain's voice, which answers the poet's question. The voice of the rain. The voice of the rain means the rain utters words itself to answer the question of the poet. So here rain is personified as human being because it converses with the poet, because it answers the question of the poet. So let's start with the explanation. I'm giving you English explanation of the poem. And who art you? Thou, said I, the soft drizzling shower. The poet says, I said. The poet asked the soft drizzling shower from the rain, who was it? The poet asked the rain, asked the soft drizzling shower, falling shower, that is drizzling, asked that what it was, which, strange to tell, gave me an answer as here translated. The poet further explained, gave me an answer. When the poet asked the rain what it was, then it answered, the rain answered, gave me an answer. The rain gave an answer to the poet, as which is strange. When the rain emitted words for answering up, so the poet felt very much unusual because the rain uttered the words. It appeared very unusual. Strange means unusual. It appeared very unusual to the poet because the rain answered him in words, as here translated. The poet expressed as here translated, and the rain expressed Whatever it explained to the poet has provided it here. I'm the poem of us, said the voice of rain. First, these two lines are spoken by the poet because in these two lines, the poet asked a question from the rain what it was. Now, now the voice of the rain answers. Now these lines are spoken by the rain. I'm the poem of earth. The rain says that it is the poem of earth. It brings music when it descends from the sky. The whole world, the whole earth becomes full of music when the rain starts falling on the earth, said the voice of the rain. The rain voice said that the whole world becomes full of music. Eternal, I rise impalpable. Eternal. The ray says that it is eternal. Eternal means it is immortal. It never dies. It never ends. It gets rebirth. So it is eternal. The rain says that it is eternal. It never dies. It is immortal. Rise impalpable. Impalpable. Impalpable means something that cannot be felt or touching and seen. The rain water, while falls onto the earth, it becomes, while it evaporates from the sea and from the land, it cannot be seen and it cannot be touched. Out of the land and the bottomless sea. The rain says that I come out, I emerge from the land and the bottomless sea. When the water evaporates from the land and from the sea, it takes the form of vapor. And then these vapors rise in the sky. So they are impalpable. So they are invisible. These vapors cannot be seen. Upward to heaven. When these vapor evaporates from the land and from the sea, they rise toward the sky. Upwards means towards the sky. Heaven means here sky. These vapors rise towards the sky, whence from where vaguely unclear formed, altogether change. When they rise from the land and the bottomless sea, because of in form of vapor, they do not appear clear, formed all together. When they all get collected, these vapors when all get collected and they become very dense, then they take the form of clouds, black clouds, and changed and took various forms. And these vapors change into, when they all together collect in dense, they change themselves into clouds and they yet the same, but the water remains the same. I descend to leave the dots. The rain says, then it descends. Then it descends means then it's come down. Then it comes down, the rain comes down, falls from the sky in form of rain to leave the dots. While it falls on the earth, surface of the earth, it washes away all the dryness. Dots means dryness of the earth. The earth becomes very much dry after long scorching heat of summer. When the rain falls, it washes away and it bathes the dry land and it quenches its thirst and becomes wet, and the earth becomes wet. And atomies means tiny particles, dust layers of the globe. The rain says, I also take away the small dust particles from the layer of the globe, from the layers of the earth. It makes the earth atmosphere completely pure without any impurities. It takes away all the impurities, dust from the atmosphere while the rain falls on the earth. And all that is them without me sees only latent, unborn. Now the rain says, and all that is in them without me, seeds. The seeds which are buried under the earth, which are under the earth, and without me, the rain says, without it, they are dead seeds. And all of them without me, without the rain, without me, the rain says, without me, without it, these all seeds are lifeless. Latent means hidden, unborn. They are unborn. Nobody knows what is inside the earth. But when I come, when I fall on the earth, I wet the surface of the earth, I make the surface wet, and the water reaches to these seeds and they get germinated. When they get germinated, they get the form of plants. And these unborn seeds become the plants. And forever, because of rain, rain says, because of me, these buried seeds are not known to human beings, but when the rain comes, they become life, they become full of life, and they get life, and they take the form of plants. And rain says that it gives birth to these seeds, and forever, by day and night. And the rain says forever means always. It always, by day and night, it continually does it work day and night, even though it cannot be seen, or even though it continues to work forever. I give back to life my own origin. The rain says that I myself give life to my origin. I am the source of my life. I do not get birth from something else. I get my birth from my origin. From where I get birth, I reborn from the same source and make pure and beautify it. The rain says, when I fall on the earth, I make it pure, I take its impurities, I make everything pure, because when the rain falls, it takes away the impurities of the atmosphere and takes away and beautify it, and it makes the nature beautiful. When the rain comes, it gives life to the nature, and nature starts flourishing, and the atmosphere and the surroundings, everything appear very beautiful, and it gives pleasure and soothing effect to our eyes. So rain says that it not only makes the things pure, but it also enhances the beauty of the world, of the earth. These lines are uttered by the rain. So first two lines are uttered by the poet, and these are the voice of the poet, and the third to seventh line, these are the utterance of the rain. Now the lines which are given in bracket, what does it mean? For song issuing from its birthplace, after fulfillment, wandering, ragged or unragged, duly with love returns. Now these lines are not spoken by the poet, neither is spoken by the poet nor by the rain. The poet says these lines tell about the rain. For song issuing from its birthplace, when the rain comes, it is like a music, it is the song, like the song of earth, issuing from its birthplace. When the rain starts from its birthplace, when it starts from the sky, descending towards the earth, it makes the atmosphere full of music. Because all the water bodies, whether it is sea, whether it is rain, whether it is river, whether it is any water body, they all become full of music. After, when rain comes, then all the birds and all the things of the atmosphere become full of life. And after fulfillment, wandering, ragged or unragged, the rain says, okay, after, when it completes its work, after fulfillment, when it completes its work, before completing its works, it wanders all around the earth, ragged or unragged. While it wanders, while it roams all around the earth, it fulfills its work, and ragged or unragged, whether it is noticed or unnoticed, whether the heed or attention is paid to its arrival or its departure, or attention is not paid to its departure, not heed, not paid any attention, whether paid attention, whether paid heed or not, it doesn't matter to the rain. It continues its work and it completes it, and duly with love returns. And while it returns to its origin, it goes back to its origin, it gets proper love from the others. When it showers on the earth in form of shower, it gives its love to the earth, and while it returns, it is also showered with love by the people, by the nature, in everything, because everything becomes full of life and full of, they become contented with its coming. So they all show their love by their feelings, and while this rain returns to its origin, it goes, it returns with complete, proper love with the things and people. That's all. Thank you very much. You may get all the answers of the poem in description. If you like the channel, please subscribe it.